What is smile designing? As the name suggests, smile designing is basically a designing of an individual's smile, how the patient looks when he or she smiles. So basically, what are all the concepts that we take when we are doing a smile designing? You would have heard people telling that I got my smile designing done, or you would have heard people saying that this doctor or this dentist is a smile design specialist. What does it actually mean? We keep few concepts in our head before we do a smile designing procedure. Smile designing basically has a few steps which we take into consideration. Namely, first one is the shape of the tooth. Secondly, the color of the tooth. Thirdly, the gum and the lips. So coming to the first factor, the shape of the tooth. According to any individual, a crooked smile is one where the tooth doesn't look complete. Any teeth which is broken or which is crooked, which is not in a proper shape, is called as a crooked tooth. So we will first correct the crooked tooth. We will give the complete anatomy of the tooth. This is called as shaping of the tooth structure. This can be a composite restoration, or it can be veneers, or it can be through a crown. Secondly, the shade of the tooth. Depending on the skin texture of an individual and the complexity, we decide upon the proper shade matching to an individual according to every tooth which we place. Thirdly, we have to replace any missing teeth in the aesthetic zone, because any tooth which is missing will leave a gap, and this doesn't give a pleasant smile. The missing tooth can be replaced as follows. One, with the help of a cap, which can be of different materials. In the anterior zone, we usually go ahead with providing all ceramic, or also called as 𝐸𝐸 crowns, which is more aesthetic and more good looking. Then coming to the fourth factor, we have to take into consideration the gums and the lip. We have to check for the gums. Some patients will have a gummy smile, or depending on a particular individual, some people like the gummy smile, some people don't. For people who do not like the gummy smile, we have to do the gum correction with the use of surgical or non-surgical methods, which includes lasers. Whereas when it comes to the lip, we have to check for the lip fullness, and lip fullness, if it's not proper, we can use surgical or non-surgical methods to give a proper orientation along with the teeth. Coming to the cost of how much would a smile designing cost. This depends on various factors. This can be mainly due to many requirements that is required by the patient. As I already told you, the number of crowns which the patient will be requiring and the type of crowns matters, and along with it, the correction of the smiles, which can be through the gum corrections or the lip corrections. This will involve surgical or non-surgical methods, depending on which the charge will be based.